match all season, but keeping tabs on the leaders Juventus is still proving to be an arduous task for them. The old ladies' lead is up to 12 points now after this afternoon's win over Chievo, but Roma will still have a game in hand after tonight's match. Roma looking to recover quickly from the disappointment of losing that Coppa Italia semi-final to Napoli during the week, as they play tonight without their talismanic captain Francesco Totti, who's injured. The curvers at both ends of the stadium closed tonight as well. As I say, Roma without Totti, he's got a gluteal strain. Daniele De Rossi, whose second daughter Olivia was born on Valentine's Day, starts on the bench. So recent signing Raja Nainggolan comes into the midfield, while Sampdoria welcome back Shkodran Mustafi to the heart of their defence. He missed last week's win over Cagliari through suspension.
Out-and-out centre-forward, and it's not quite so easy for Gervinho to run beyond him and Florenzi to do likewise. Totti is usually the playmaker. He's the one that plays little balls around the corner. Although he starts down the middle, he drops off. Destro will play right up the front.
Jelly, the atmosphere in the Olimpico like chalk and cheese when you compare it to the derby match last weekend against Lazio, when it was flares, flags and general feverishness before the match had even started. Flag goes up straight away, won't count. Well, wouldn't have counted, even had the ball from the shot from Mattia Destro ended up in the back of the net. Away, now Gabbiadini, just trying to spread the play out towards Eder. Little bit of space here for the Brazilian, and he can't find Bajowek on that far side. Just starting to open up a little bit.
Well, both sides trying to counter-attack quickly. Good run from
Good
Gervinho.
pass by Strootman. Gervinho could be in here, and it's off the line. Superb defending. It's Castaldello who gets back to get it away.
What a good run it was from Gervinho. Watch here, runs in behind the centre half. Certainly not offside. And then his first touch was quite big, and then he lifts it over the goalkeeper. Castaldello just getting back in time.
Now it's with Leandro Castan. Looking for Gervinho again. Now Pjanic teeing himself up. Goal kick.
Yeah, Destro unhappy that the ball wasn't played into him. Picked up the loose ball. Always going wide of the near post. There you see Gervinho losing it with his back to goal. It was set up nicely for Pjanic.
Sought after player by other clubs.
Yeah, he wasn't very happy under Zeman when he was the coach. One interview said that when he went and played for his national side, it was a release from the drudgery of playing for Roma.
Doesn't quite fall for Eder, and in the end the shot from Roberto Soriano. Comfortable, but given away by Roma. Here's Eder once again. Soriano staying up through the centre. Chase now for Florenzi. Castaldello went across to just keep a close eye on him. It's a lovely piece of skill there from Pjanic. Tremendous ball in. Destro nearly on the end of it. Now Gervinho, faced by Gabbiadini, who's backed up by De Silvestri. But Krstičić there, the midfielder for Sampdoria, was led a merry dance by Pjanic. And it comes from Strootman, headed away by Soriano. Now Florenzi. And Costa is there. And Sampdoria do not get the ball away, and it's in towards Mattia Destro. Cannot quite get his head on the ball.
What a little clearance that was from Mustafi.
Here's Shkodran Mustafi. Daniele Castaldello. Now Palombo. Under pressure from Gervinho. Oh, he's given it away. This could spell disaster. The shot from Strootman, saved by Da Costa. Well, what a lucky let-off there for Sampdoria.
Well, Palombo made a terrible mess of it in midfield. Gervinho closed him down. It wasn't a foul. Everybody stopped, then he tried to sweep it back. They're furious, aren't they, the Roma players? But Gervinho, that's where at times he's let himself down, particularly at Arsenal, where he could get the shot away and he doesn't take it.
Well, that's twice now in the first half. He's found himself in a good position. The first time when he flicked it over the keeper, he was denied. And the header into the corner of the net.
It's a great header at the far post. They didn't organise themselves particularly quickly, Sampdoria. Delivery to the far post, and he heads it back across the goalkeeper. Nothing the goalkeeper can do. Sampdoria don't have players on the posts. And De Rossi, as well as all the other substitute, show their pleasure. He doesn't even have to jump. He's up against Regini. Regini gets caught underneath the ball. But what a good header on the occasions. Trying to nick it off him.
Palombo. Soriano's touch. Good running here. Oh, looks like a handball there by Mehdi Benatia. Not given by the referee. And someone's got a yellow card for speaking out of turn, but Joek still making the point. But I don't know about you, Stuart. I thought that looked like he handled the ball there.
Well, Jolek made the run. Well, it hits him on the elbow, and he knew what he was doing, Benatia. He knew that Jolek was going to go inside of him there. It's a great run from the wide player. He's onside. He gets in behind Benatia. And then I think with his elbow, he puts it down and just knows what he's
doing. More defending to do as Sinisa Mihajlovic thinks about what his options are.
I think you're quite keen on that cardigan.
If it goes on eBay at the end of the season, I'm not sure I'll be making a bid on it, to be honest. Now, Pjanic fancies this. It's within range. Miralem Pjanic for Roma! It's 2-0! And it's a masterful free kick from the Bosnian. And a long, long second half beckons for Sampdoria.
Well, we talked about Strootman not needing to bend it over the top of the wall. This one, I think he just hits it straight, true, and it goes in at the near post. I'm not quite sure what the wall was doing or how it was lined up. I'll have to see it again. I think it might even go through the wall at some point. A couple of players jump. The goalkeeper, Da Costa, doesn't get across quickly enough, but he used that technique that we've seen from Pirlo, we've seen from Ronaldo, just hitting straight through the back of the ball, dipping and swerving. Brilliant from the player of the
two clubs. Fulham among them when Roy Hodgson was there. His latest opportunity now coming for Sampdoria. This is just his second appearance for the club.
Well, what's going to happen? Soriano's coming out to the left-hand side.
Here's Gervinho, opens up now. Matteo Destro points where he wants it. Lovely turn, could be three, and it is! Destro's second goal of the match. And suddenly Roma are running away with it.
A great awareness in the box from Destro. Gervinho plays in the ball, he knows he can let it run across his body, and once he got turned, there was no stopping him. He went for height. He knew the goalkeeper would go low with his dive, so he went into the roof of the net. But far too easily for Gervinho to get in behind the defence. There's a little flick round the corner, really well played there. But look how he just lets the ball run across his body. Regini has to get inside of him, and he finishes it brilliantly, Destro. Frustrated in the first half, he's now scored two.
It was one of those moments as the ball came over, you could tell exactly what he was going to do. And he's looking sharp enough tonight that you just sense that he was going to find the back of the net there. Gabbiadini. Eder. Okaka up against Romagnoli. He's done well. Eder surrounded straight away. Palombo with the shot. That was a finger stinger there for De Sanctis, who hasn't had much to do tonight. Saint-Etienne, but it's the first goal at home at the Geoffroy Guichard that Saint-Etienne have conceded in 8 hours of play. Here's the shot from Bastos, and Da Costa right behind it.
Hey, as you said, he's been involved a lot. Bastos since he's been on. Goes
very much back on form. Strootman. Gervinho now up against De Silvestri, away from Obiang, trying to find a little opening.
Well, he did find the opening. I think he's actually going to try and bend this into the far corner. There's the... He's always rushing his shot. Didn't really get any power behind it.
Well, Sampdoria put out of their misery quickly by referee Domenico Celli. There was no coming back for Sinisa Mihajlovic's side. They've been well beaten on the night. One goal just before half-time from Matteo Destro. Miralem Pjanic with a free kick 8 minutes into the second period. and then Destro with his second goal of the match soon after. And from that moment on, with over half an hour to play, the result was not in doubt. Roma then have reduced Juventus's lead at the top of Serie A to 9 points, and they still have a game in hand.